people are sharing videos of disasters that happen around them, any accidents or, shootouts or stabbings. The
Hell, horror
first
movies.
instinct is to, if the first
Yeah.
instinct is to just whip out their phones and start recording and, share it with as many people as possible. So while we are not in today's world, while we are not physically present to watch this, but we will gladly open a video which has these kind of situations or instances happening. So I don't think that has decreased in us in any way. This is a method has changed.
That's a good point. Technologies and the way it's expressed is different. Because we have like media's like, who doesn't feel better after playing like a violent video game? There's that part from like, what is it, The Office, where it's just like, I'm not going to tell my daughter that violent video games are objectively more fun. It's true, but I'm not going to tell her. That there's something about that, I mean, it's just the kind of that mindless violence thing. Sometimes it's super fun, especially the big gory crazy ones like Doom or something like that. And there's a certain amount of just like energy you exert from doing that. I mean, it's obscene and crazy, and obviously you would never do that kind of stuff in like real life, but there is a weird thing. It taps into people's brains that it's a dopamine trigger, right? For some reason, that's a dopamine trigger.
I think the big one was Grand Theft Auto, if I remember. Like that was
love that game, man.
That was the big thing where like you could get into cars, you could run people over, you could do anything
Run
and
people over.
yeah. And you could do anything and everything. And I think it's still a hot topic. Like, is it affecting like how like children and I guess people act and everything like that? And I don't know, but like what you're saying, Tristan, there's a weird release of like it feels good to hit someone in a car in a video game. As weird as that sounds, it's like you're just driving, like going super fast, and then you see someone and you're just like, yep. And then you just, yeah, that was great. But I don't know, like, could you get the same effect, I guess, with that release with, I guess like if it was like, rather than a person or rather than it being a realistic video game, could you get the same, like, I guess, feeling if it was just like you were a box car and you just hit like a random like trash can or something? I don't know. Like, does it have to be realistic, do you think?
Remember that feeling that everyone gets for like no reason when you're near the edge of a cliff or if you're driving a car? Just every once in a while it pops in your brain like, what if I just kind of didn't stop and ran into the wall? Or what if I just jumped off the cliff? You're not going to do it. Like, I it's very rare, that impulse. But for some reason, there's that little voice in your head that says, come on, just do it.
Jump.
Okay.
That's a real fucking thing. Like, most people I know feel that to some extent.
I think once a week.
I think
Once a week?
Once a week. I don't know if I should be saying this, but like
I can cut it out.
Like you don't have to, but like it's one of these, like, exactly what you were saying. Like, I think it's the what if. It's the what if this were to happen. I think that's what it is. But like I do think, because like I think it's like my cat will be at the top of the stairs. And like I'll be like, what if I were to kick my cat off the stairs to the down? And I'm not like, I don't abuse animals. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I love cats. I love all animals.
That is something weird.